How's it going, everybody? It's Warren and welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about all things Marvel and everything relating to the MCU. So, as I mentioned earlier today was Disney's third quarter call. In this conference call, they go over finances and sometimes there's some pretty big reveals about Marvel. Well, I was on the Q3 conference call, I just got off of it, and there was actually a pretty big reveal, one that could directly impact Marvel and the release of Black Widow. For those of you who were hoping that Black Widow would go straight to video on demand and streaming on Disney Plus, you may actually get your wish. I'll break down what I heard in the conference call, but first, if you're new, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the Marvel news. And also, so you can enter this week's giveaway for a chance to win a Gambit Funko Pop. All you gotta do is subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Now, to start off, for the Star Wars fans, The Mandalorian Season 2 has been confirmed to be coming in October of this year. So, everything with The Mandalorian Season 2 is still on track. They did announce that within the next month, they're going to be talking about streaming announcements. And I'll talk more about what that means at the end, but they did drop a huge bomb. And that is that one of their major films they had coming out this year, Mulan, is going straight to video on demand on Disney Plus. So you will be able to watch Mulan on Disney Plus via what they call Premier Access for $29.99. So $30 on September 4th, you'll get to watch Mulan. Now, what does this mean for Black Widow? Well, Mulan was a huge project for Disney. It was going to be an absolutely incredible movie, one that they expected to make a ton of money. People thought there's no way that this is going to go straight to video on demand, but now it is, and the same thing has been said about Black Widow. People said that Disney is no way thinking about releasing these movies straight to video on demand, but now they are. And at the end, when it was open for questions, somebody asked if they're going to do this with Black Widow as well. And this is exactly what Bob Chapek said. He said, "We're very pleased to be able to bring Mulan to consumers. We're fortunate that we have the opportunity to bring it direct to our consumers. We're looking at Mulan as a one-off. That said, we find it very interesting to take a new offering to consumers at $29.99 cost and look at how much it drives subscribers to Disney Plus the video on demand rentals." He went on to say that they're going to give it a try to recapture some of the money that they've lost. They're going to learn and see if it works and makes money. If it makes money from video on demand and also brings in more subscribers to Disney Plus, which would also make them a lot more money as well, they will consider doing it for other films. So basically what they just said is that if Mulan does really well, if it brings in a lot of money and it brings in a lot of subscribers to Disney Plus, they'll consider doing it for other properties. And if the theaters don't open until 2021, this means that Black Widow will have a very good chance at going straight to video on demand. Now, what does this mean? It doesn't mean that they are 100% going to put Black Widow straight to video on demand. But right now, a lot of the experts are saying that they don't expect theaters to open up until mid-2021. And in the earnings report, they obviously reported a very big loss for the third quarter. So right now, Marvel and Disney are just sitting on this film that's already been completed, that's scheduled to come out later on this year, but movie theaters aren't expected to be open. So now there actually is a relatively decent chance that Black Widow will go straight to video on demand because they just did it for Mulan, which was going to be another blockbuster film for them. Now, as I said in the beginning, they specifically mentioned that they're going to be doing an investors call within a month to talk about streaming announcements. So this would likely be where they would talk about any new upcoming shows coming to Disney Plus, which of course would include the Marvel shows. So if there is going to be any big reveals, it looks like they're going to be revealed within the month. So stay tuned for that and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. So it's a bummer that we may not get it in theaters, but at least we may not have to wait that much longer for it. But let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Would you rather see it in theaters, or would you rather be able to watch it sooner than later, paying $30 to watch it on Disney Plus? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest MCU news. For live updates, you can follow me on Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.